To a networking, banking networking event. For whatever reason, I stepped in and somebody just started up a conversation, and I didn't feel like being me that day. So I told them when they asked me what I did, I told them I was a sales trainer, and I taught a class on improvisational sales.
I
how to
love
have
it.
better conversations.
I love it.
For whatever reason, I went into like a 20-minute dissertation on what I could do. By the end of it, I found out that he was, you know, the regional vice president of a large financial institution. He says, I can put 500 people in front of you next week. When can we put something together?
Do you still have his card?
I backed out. I just had never followed up on that opportunity. I just thought I got myself in over my head. It just didn't make sense to me. I did.
Yeah. So what's interesting is, did you notice the body language, the tone shift, the energy shift that happened when he was talking about that? So I'm not saying that that necessarily is the answer, but what I am saying is if you were to go back into your day-to-day life after this course and you were to take this tool with you and you were to notice what depletes me, okay, I'm going to try to train other people to do it, I'm trying to do this, and how do I start to explore every day for a couple minutes or an hour this idea? It will lead somewhere. And as you see yourself not backing out, not lowering, I mean, like, instead of saying, I can't, why not? Like, improv is all about leaning into something. Use your improv skills to coach yourself to keep trying this. And, you know, what might happen is it might take a year, it might take a day. And you might decide as you get going in this or whatever you bump into along the way that, that actually you don't want to travel because you're really enjoying what you're doing.
I guess, let me ask you though, I mean, because sometimes it's not just
lawyer.
the trying.
Yeah.
It's not just the trying, because sometimes I think that I'm very good at that first step, that try. I get stuck in that tricycle. You know, that...
You would be a really good trainer. I'm going to steal that one too.
So it's that first step where, you know, everything might go well, but it's that, you know, that commitment, that resolve to take that next step. You know, you just got one pedal on that on that tricycle.
Then you don't.
So
you're a renegade.
Far.
You're a guy that hates being told what to do and hates commitment and hates like literally being held accountable. And so you didn't realize this was a psychic show, right? And so you resist that even when it's you that's trying to do it to yourself. And so what I want you to also realize is that every single step is the first step. Every single one. And none of this, I mean, none of this is really leading anywhere. You're just exploring. So take the pressure off of where it's got to go and just do me a favor and spend 30 days paying attention to this gauge inside of you of what's depleting you versus what's energizing you. Because here's the kicker. Passion, not a person, place, or thing, it's energy. When people say they're living their passion, what they're actually saying to you is, I wake up energized every day. When people say, I'm passionate about what I do, what they're actually saying to you is, I am energized by what I do. And so when you swap out the word passion and purpose for energy and energized, you change the game. Because you're no longer searching out there, you're actually looking at how in here do I turn that up in small ways. And then of course what happens is as you amp up your own natural energy level, because you're doing more things that you're interested in, it becomes easier to do them. It builds its own internal sense of momentum. And you then see evidence of, well, I'm not actually stuck. I'm waking up every day and I'm doing a couple things that really energizes me. Make sense?
Makes sense.
Awesome.
Thank you.
Thank you. I'm glad you're here.
Thank you.
I can't wait to take your sales training class. I'm going to steal all your material, all of it.